Yo, what's good? This the Fast Money Brothers, and I'm B Dollar Sign.
I'm Young NAP.
And we kicking it right now with Tampa at the industry's most wanted podcast.
You already know. Let's get it.
You know what to do. Ain't no point in talking, baby. You know how we move. I know why you feel this way. Fuck you so good, you gon' always stay good. Tonight, I need your body.
What's going on, man? It's your girl, TampaMystic, and we are live on the industry's most wanted podcast. Boom! Listen, we got the Fast Money Brothers checking in. What's going on, guys?
Yo.
How you doing? Give me some love first and foremost. Boom.
Definitely.
Sure.
Boom. Appreciate y'all being here.
Yeah, man. We feel good being here. I love the energy already.
Absolutely. That's what it's all about. It's that good energy, positive vibes, you know what I'm saying? But I'm going to have you guys go ahead and introduce yourselves.
Most definitely. Yo, so we the Fast Money Brothers. I'm B Dollar Sign.
I'm Young NAP, Young Nap. You already know.
Man, that's what's up, man. Where you from?
I'm from Nashville, 615. You know.
Originally born and raised?
Yeah, born and raised originally from East Side Nashville.
Yeah.
Sure.
Nashville's a dope city. I've been out there a few times on some music business, on some, sightseeing type stuff. It's a beautiful city.
It's the music city. I mean, a lot of people like to come and enjoy the city.
Yeah.
You know, hit the bar life, and see what's going on. But, Nashville, it definitely got multiple sides to it.
Yeah.
So, it's got that music city side, and then it's just got that also that independent rap scene where a lot of rappers trying to rise up and be heard as well,
Definitely.
Absolutely. And you?
I'm originally from Indianapolis, Naptown, 317, stand up, man. You already know.
Okay.
But I also live in Nashville, too. So I always say I got the South and Midwest in me. I got the best in me, you know what I mean?
I know that's right. You got a little combo.
There you go. Gotta mix it up, man.
So are you guys blood related?
Might as well say we are, man.
Yeah.
We've been on this journey for real ups and downs.
Facts.
Together
Valleys
for a
and
long
peaks.
time?
Most definitely.
How did you guys link up?
We linked up in high school together. Went to the same high school in Nashville.
Okay.
Then we ended up working at the same first job together.
Where was that at?
At Burger King, Opry Mills Mall.
Little BK?
Yeah, if you in Nashville, you know about Opry Mills Mall. You know. For sure.
Humble beginnings.
Yeah.
Safe to say. Was he a good worker at Burger King?
Man, he was on it. But what was so crazy is that, man, we'll be on it, but at the same time, we just started freestyling in the back heavy.
Yeah.
I might be on the burgers, he might be on the fries, and we'd just be back there for 30 minutes just going in.
Yeah.
That's the beginning, you know what I mean?
Absolutely. That's what it's all about, man, is, coming in contact with somebody that you actually have vibe with and have chemistry with. So have you guys been pretty much doing music together since you first met, or is that something that's more recent?
Since we first met. I mean, like I said, we started freestyling, and then along the way, couple years, we really got, all right, let's do this for real. Let's get on these songs, man.
Yeah.
Let's really take it to that next level. You know what I mean?
Most definitely. So, yeah, it started with a lot of passion at first, just a love for rapping, putting bars together. Then it developed into let's do it for real.
Yeah. So even though you're from Nashville, you're from Tennessee, did Memphis have an influence on you at all?
Yeah, seeing Memphis and seeing like all the big stars rise out of Memphis, it'll definitely have an influence on you. Just wanting to be seen in that professional way how Memphis is.
Yeah.
So yeah, for sure I would say that definitely 3-6, for sure that sound out of 3-6 definitely influential.
It's so timeless, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Always. You can tell it's in the music still to this day.
100%. And Memphis is still like on fire.
Still, they holding it
Still
down. Yo
going.
Gotti, he's one of the ones waving the flag, been doing it for a long time.
100%.
Shoot, like I said, him. He just got the whole, rest in peace, Dolph. It was just that whole movement.
Yeah.
I feel like, man, they went to the next level in the next generation.
Absolutely.
In their city, you know what I mean?
100%. I've actually been doing some work with Project Pat's sons.
Okay.
They're two boys. They're so talented, and they got definitely that Project Pat, Juicy J, 3-6 Mafia sound. Because when I first heard them, I was like, yo, they sound like 3-6 Mafia for sure.
Damn.
And then I found out they was Pat's sons. I was like, okay, these boys are dope. Like, Memphis is on fire.
Man, they got their sound.
Nah, for real.
The city got their own sound. Once you got that, you're going to go far.
Yeah.
Just keep going generations and generations. This is the sound. This is the blueprint. This is how we doing it.
Absolutely.
Facts.
So let's talk about your sound, because you're not from Tennessee, but you moved there.
Yeah, most definitely.
Now you're out here in Atlanta,
Now we
so
out
you
here.
kind of moved around. Same thing with you. You know, how would you describe your sound without boxing yourself in?
Without boxing ourselves in, I think our style is just overall. It's for the hustlers, for the hustlers and the women, bad women. Just that whole. It's really that bad boy feeling.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say. It's just coming from that type of cloth. And you know, all around, we just for the hustlers and we motivate. And that's our biggest thing. Motivation, getting fly.
Yeah.
All that other stuff, you know, it's to the wayside. You know?
Facts. Absolutely.
Yeah, most definitely.
Did he sum it up pretty good?
I mean, yeah, he summed it up, you know, pretty well for sure. That's what it's about. And yeah, it's that bad boy sound. Yeah. You know, the spirit of a hustler. That's like I say, it's a bad boy sound with the spirit of a Rockefeller style. You know what I mean?
Most definitely.
So yeah, for sure.
That is
Summed it
dope.
up.
Absolutely. So let's, take it back to when you guys first started working together and doing music together, right? You said you was working at the BK, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Big shout out to Burger King. Did y'all wear the little, crowns and all
I
that?
didn't make it for the crowd. Going out like that. That's crazy.
But y'all some kings, you know what I'm saying?
Most definitely.
Yeah, that's
Right
true.
there.
That is true.
deep.
When did you guys really come together and start taking this music business like really seriously? Was it before you came to Atlanta?
Most definitely before we came to Atlanta. It was most definitely, man. It goes back to, like I said, when, what was it, 2013, 14, we really did our first official video. And we took it from there. You know, like I said, we was freestyling so heavy, we would be in the car hours just, and it's crazy, not to throw it off, but I remember listening to Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
When he had met Corrupt. He was like, they was freestyling. And, Snoop was like, he was cold. He was the coldest in the neighborhood, but then some girl was like, Corrupt's the coldest. So they freestyling. And then when you see it, it's like we don't know who's better.
Yeah.
And it was like that how we met. It was like, man, I know I got him right there. He'll come right back. I'm like, man, you know what? We did this is bigger than what it's supposed to be. You know what I mean?
Absolutely, most definitely. Let me ask you this. Along your journey, you guys been working together for a minute, right?
Yeah.
Do you guys ever bump heads?
Most definitely.
Yeah.
What are some of the things y'all be bumping heads about? Business stuff?
Yeah, it's always business stuff. For the most part.
Yeah.
Because in business, you see things from your perspective, and then somebody else see it from their perspective. So at the end of the day, the job is to help each other see what they see, and then let's find a way to make it work. At the end of the day, we care about the results. So if you see the way, and it's bringing in the right results, then we gonna roll with that way.
Most
or
definitely.
meet in the middle with it.
Yeah, most
So do you guys like from time to time sit down, have a little, powwows, team meetings, stuff like that to make sure that you guys are all on the same page?
Most definitely. You got to. You got to, take accountability of what you're doing. Did it happen? If it didn't go, all right, what we need to do to make it happen, so forth and so on. You know what I mean? Because if not, it's gonna fall to the wayside. You know how it go.
Absolutely.
If you ain't on it, it's over.
That's right. What you just said is major key. I actually put that on Twitter the other day. I'm like, we have to take accountability for everything.
Right.
Yeah.
Too many people, like Bigger always says, they want to point the finger and don't point the thumb. Like, we have to take accountability for everything, every action, every piece of whatever we got going on in our life. And I think as long as you understand that, you guys are going to be successful.
Most definitely.
No doubt. Yeah.
So take us back. What was the first song that you guys released together?
First song. If I had to say first ever, man, it was a song in the garage. Most definitely was in the garage with
I don't know if you remember. I'm for this. Which
Flying
one
in the
was
plane.
Right,
I wish
bingo,
that I could
bingo,
land.
bingo.
Flow so hot, fuck around and get a 10.
tan.
Yeah,
That was our first joint.
Yeah, so was. For
sure.
So would you say that song really started, catching some traction in making people understand who you guys were?
Most definitely.
Yeah.
That was definitely in the beginning times, letting them know we rapping now. This is what's going on.
Yeah.
We stepping out. This is the first song we got. Let's see what they talking about. They feeling it? No, we're going to keep flooding the market. Let's keep going.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Most definitely.
Yeah. I feel like every time we rap, even when it's freestyles from making regular songs, we always got that reaction out of people that made us want to keep going. Like, oh, I like that. That's dope. Like, people want to hear us rap all night long.
Yeah.
So it's like, as long as you get that reaction, you want to keep giving it to them. You know what I mean?
Most definitely.
Absolutely, because that's big motivation right there.
Yeah.
That lets you know you guys are doing the right thing. You're producing the right sounds.
There you go.
And that's that motivation because we all need that.
Yeah.
we're self-motivators, right? But it's better when someone else is doing it. You know, telling you how dope y'all are dope, man. I like your sound type situation.
It helps.
Have you put an album out together?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Tell us about how many of you put out together.
Put out together, we put out probably about 4 or 5, maybe.
Yeah, 4
Oh,
or 5.
wow.
And a lot of singles.
Y'all been like grinding.
Yeah, I checked Apple the other day. We got about 18 songs on Apple right now.
Nice.
Yeah, most definitely.
So yeah, we got a
Spotify,
couple
Apple, we got a lot out.
That is
we got some
dope.
content. We got new coming, you know.
Facts, which we're going to get into and talk to. You know, I want people to
Lord.
understand the journey, because a lot of times people see these artists when they make it big and they don't understand the process that it took to get there.
Yeah.
It's important that people understand your journey, and they got to respect your journey, because you guys are out here working.
Right.
Yeah, for sure.
As we said, you had humble beginnings.
Of course.
You know, my first job was Dairy Queen.
Man, at least you had some good shake.
that
You
good
was
ice cream.
making them blizzards,
cream.
boy.
Man, yeah,
For sure.
Facts, man. When you were little, is music something that you seen yourself doing as you got older, or did you have something else in mind?
to be honest, it was really music. I just remember at a young age, I used to do the beats first.
Okay.
So I wasn't even
you were
rapping.
producing?
Just
Okay.
beats. But I'm a kid, so when I'm doing the beats, I'm just doing it with my mouth. My other little cousin rapping, but I always do the beats. That's when I started off, and then as I got older, I started to get into like some of the camps talent shows. And I remember at a young age, we had to do like a Christian rap,
Okay.
and I'm the one that brought the show out.
Nice.
And I remember that at age maybe 10, maybe.
You were doing Christian rap?
Christian rap, because it was at a
Okay.
camp in Indianapolis. Used to be a camp we would go to every summer. And at the camp, we
That's
kids,
dope.
so we can't, you
Yeah.
know what I mean? So we had to do a Christian rap. Killed it. It was everybody in the crowd.
I think that's dope that you did that early on, because not to say that you want to necessarily tap into that now, but it also taught you how to clean it up. You know what I'm saying? If you need to.
If easily.
You know what I'm saying? It's important. I tell a lot of these artists, in order to be marketable, you have to have a little bit of something for everybody.
Of course.
You know, the profanity is cool, but
Yeah.
you want to have something that maybe the kids can listen to.
Exactly.
That's so important.
That is important. It's a time and a place for everything.
Right.
And that's what type of artists we want to be.
Yeah.
Very well-rounded and very understandable from all angles. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
All angles, most definitely.
What about you? Growing up, were you into something else, sports or anything?
I mean, we all tried to be like Mike, because
He had hoop
we
dreams?
we all seen that on TV. But I wrote my first rap in the 4th grade, and so like rap has always stood out to me as well. I know in the 6th grade, I had some project I had to do in school, and it was like a video project for a computer class, and I told my friend, I said, I'm going to rap and you going to dance, because he was the dancer. He made the girls go crazy when he danced, though.
Nah, for real. You already knew at a young age what to do.
So yeah, you dance, I'm going to rap. And the video, when everybody seen it, they loved it. So that, like I said, that reinforcement of getting that positivity, that make you just want to keep giving it up to the rap, keep trying it out.
Yeah.
So
Definitely.
back in 4th grade, what were you writing about? The girls?
What was he writing?
I was writing about getting fresh. It was Jordans and Tommy Hilfiger all over me.
Nah,
so
yeah.
that's probably the main. And what I'm eating at lunch, I'm eating ice cream. My granddad making sure I got 50 cents for that ice cream.
Aw.
So I'm rapping about eating ice cream and being fresh.
Most definitely.
Were you raised by your grandparents?
I was just with them a lot because my mom worked about 2-3 jobs growing up.
Yeah.
So grandparents be the babysitter during that time. So
Grandparents are the best.
for
They gonna
sure.
make sure you got that little
Yeah.
pocket money to get your
Man,
ice
always.
cream.
Sure.
Always. That's how, that's
out.
what you was raised up on. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Most definitely. Do you have siblings?
Yeah, on my daddy's side.
Yeah.
But I was of course raised by my mother, so it was just me.
Just you.
A lot of times I had to really fall and learn on my own and how to move through friends, but really on my own. Cause
Yeah.
just me and it wasn't really no family around me,
Understood.
especially in Nashville.
Yeah.
Indianapolis, that's where my family is at. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? But in Nashville, I had to kind of learn early on when I just went out there.
Would you say that now that you're an adult, you appreciate more that it was just you and your mom a lot?
Yeah, 50-50.
Yeah.
Because it ain't nothing like having a sibling, because you might see your cousins and them had a sibling.
Yeah.
It's like, dang, sometimes I wish I would have had a brother or something,
Understood.
So you see that, but at the same time, it does make you stronger.
Yeah.
And it does allow you to be by yourself. Like I can go out right now by myself.
Right.
You know, I don't need somebody. I don't need no friends because I was just by myself
Yeah.
from the beginning. That's just how I am. You know what I mean?
And Mom Deuce could do a lot more for just one child than having like 2, 3, 4, you know?
Yeah, you already know. But at the same time, she still had to work hard. You know what I mean? 'Cause,
Absolutely.
man, it was ugly situations, but God got us through that. You know what I mean?
Facts. Where does your mom reside at now?
She resides in Nashville still.
She's in Nashville.
Yeah.
Is your family still in Nashville as well?
Yeah, all my family is in Nashville.
Okay.
For sure.
So did you guys come to Atlanta at the same time?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You said, you know what, we got to go to the A, man. That's where it's at.
Move around.
Yeah.
You gotta move around. We did what we can in Nashville. You kind of see they peak and how they moving. And, you know, it still needs some growth, definitely in the hip-hop area.
I
They know
agree.
that. You know, the whole just, it's time to let different talent shine.
Yeah.
A lot of times the city would try to, you know, combine who they want, pick and choose.
Absolutely.
But, man, you know, you got to give that man opportunity just like the next. Once the city understand that, it's going to grow.
Yeah. So coming out here to Atlanta, like whose idea was it, or is it something you guys both decided on together?
Yeah, I feel like we both decided on it because even being in Nashville, man, we done came in and out of Atlanta so much without even moving here.
Yeah.
Just because it's only 3.5 hours away. So
Right.
we hitting that road coming to Atlanta, so it's like it just made sense. Like let's make that move. Let's take the career to other levels and see what we can do in a new city.
Absolutely. Do you go back a lot?
Oh, yeah.
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 Been back
So-
a couple. Too many times.
It is an easy ride.
Easy.
yeah, it's a quick
sometimes I
ride.
like it, you
Yeah.
know, because sometimes I
Facts.
get out there, you might light up, just slide and just listen to some different, you know what I'm saying? Some
Yeah.
different shit. So, you cuss on here, can't
Yeah, you good.
Okay, let's do some different shit. So, I like it sometimes.
Yeah.
You know, I be zoned out, get ideas. It's just you on the road.
Most
You know what I mean?
definitely.
You on the road.
Absolutely. That's how I am when I go back to Florida, man. Like I like riding by myself. It gives you that time just to think, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I don't even have no music on, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm just
Of course.
riding.
Nah, it
Man,
be
I
like
did that before 3 hours.
Yeah.
There wasn't no music on.
And
I
you
was
don't
just in
even
my
realize
head.
it.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right. Because
deep.
we're around it so much
Uh-huh.
that sometimes we just need
Yeah,
silence.
Yep,
Quiet.
Of course.
that's true.
Most definitely.
It'll clutter you.
It will.
clutter you.
It really will. So since you guys have been doing music together, whether it's in Nashville or here, give us one of your big accolades. Like what's one of them big accomplishments that you guys, have seen?
We definitely won a few showcase contests.
Okay.
Irv Gotti.
Irv Gotti, he had one in Nashville. And
Dope.
We killed that one. We had won that one.
Was his brother Chris there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Irv Gotti,
Yeah.
they was doing the
I
events.
know. Yeah, Ventures. Yeah. Yeah.
Adventures,
I know
Chris
them.
was a part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, most definitely.
We got to network heavy at one of the Revolt conferences. Back,
Okay.
This was back when it was in Miami, though.
With Puff in there, yeah.
That's
Yeah,
dope.
That was
yeah.
a great opportunity.
Great
just,
opportunity.
Seeing all the different people coming in and out of there.
Mm-hmm.
And,
Shoot, I think just all in all, just if anything, the gain is just gaining more fans
Yeah.
and getting the feedback from them, feeling like, okay, I know this was a big one.
Yeah.
And then you hear them say, oh, yeah, I'm rocking with that. You hear so many people hit you up like, nah, that's that one. That's a big one, too, for us, even still to this day, a big accolade, because it's just like you start with a thought, you put it down, you really believe in it, and to get that type of love back, that's all you can ask for.
yeah.
I love what you just said because a lot of people, when I ask them that, they go to thinking like, "Damn, I haven't won any awards." It's not even about that
Nah,
always.
It's not.
No.
Let's get down to the foundation. Don't look at the awards. You better get down to
The
that
nitty
fan
gritty,
base. Man,
yeah,
you'll be around
facts.
a lot longer than the rest.
100%.
But
That's
if you don't
facts.
look at that, it's it's a gamble. You want to gamble or you want to get kind of precise with it.
Right, absolutely. A lot of people got to take it back to the basics.
Yeah, most definitely.
Let me ask you that. You guys are very much in a social media
Yeah.
era. You know what I'm saying? You both are still young.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
true.
Would you still do music if social media didn't exist?
All the way.
Oh yeah, we was
Man.
doing. I feel like it always exists while we did music, but it wasn't at the level that it is today.
Yeah.
Right.
So I feel like we was really doing music without having to promote it as hard as you got to do nowadays. So most definitely we would still do it for sure.
Easily.
So what are some of the things that you guys, do? Like take Instagram and all that out the equation. Do you guys still get out in the streets and, like network with people and stuff
Oh,
like
yeah,
that?
Most definitely. You got to get out. That's going to have to be the obvious just because of connection part.
Yeah.
I feel like in the relationship part, you want to build a relationship face to face, feel the vibe. Yeah, we might have to spend some money. You know how the game go. You might have to spend
course.
some money, but can I build with this person? Am I always spending top dollar the next time I shop with them? Or the next 2-3 times I shop with them, is it any type? This is a real relationship.
100%.
That's all I'm saying. But at the need, you gotta touch bases with people out in the streets, and that's what we do also.
Facts, absolutely. I say it all the time. Relationships will put you in places that money cannot.
Most definitely.
I will.
You get out here and start building relationships with people, and you like you said, you're going to have to break some bread here and there, but you build relationships with people. It's going to get to the point where, like, you know what? Let me just throw something your way. You know what I'm saying? Show you some love.
There you go, and that's how you know if it's real or not.
Right.
Because if they in a position and they can't throw you nothing, you ain't already just shot with them multiple times. It's like,
that's a problem.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
That is a problem. Absolutely. Let me ask you this: you guys both seem so humble,
almost,
and so grounded. What is talk to me about that? The reason why I ask, and this is not to throw shade, but I meet so many artists that haven't even been doing it for very long, and they got an ego bigger than this room, and I'm just like, bruh. Yeah. But you guys seem so cool and so humble. How do you stay so humble, so cool, so down to earth?
I just feel like a lot of experience may come with being humble sometimes. Like you said, it's the ones that ain't been doing it that long that come in and just jump out their face with it a little bit. Yeah. But I feel like when you got a lot of experience, it's nothing that's really a surprise to you.
Yeah.
You at that point where you just making your moves, and we gonna celebrate, but at the same time we gonna get back to the grind at the same time. That's how we is.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You got anything to add to that?
All in all, was how we was raised too. What we seen, how we was raised. I feel like seeing the ups and downs, looking at different even from the movies.
Yeah.
Seeing the ups and downs. You can have money one day and then God, anything can happen. That's why you got to put your trust in God, faith in God. Thank Him that you bless each day. Because, man, our arms, our hands, anything can happen.
Absolutely.
And then throw your whole day off and your whole life off.
I broke a nail before I came here. I was so mad. Yeah. I was like,
But nah, for real, you just never know. That's what I'm on, because things can happen so quick, man.
But you're right, though.
So when you up, you will celebrate. Don't forget where you came from, because anything can happen. So let's keep doing what we got to do. Stay humble, but let them know what it is, too.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You got pure confidence in yourself.
Yeah, most definitely.
You have to believe in yourself for other people to do it. But like you said, you understood where you came from, them humble beginnings. Yeah. And sometimes, things seem like they're a struggle, but I believe that God puts us through those situations to make us appreciate everything. Yeah. Like the OG always says, free is too expensive. A lot of people don't appreciate stuff that they didn't invest in, whether it's time, money, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Stuff just handed to them. They're like, I ain't invest nothing in it. Right. If we could fast track to 5 years from now, where are we going to find you guys at?
5 years from now, I mean, on the big stages, bigger stages.
Definitely bigger.
Bigger fan base, records going platinum.
There we go.
Doing songs with the big producers in the game. And, just really being seen more. You know what I'm saying? Still doing us, but being seen on that next plateau with it.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah. If I can add on everything he said plus more, just taking it to the next level. I just want to keep impacting the culture, keep pushing the culture forward. And when you understand what you see over here is just the beginning, because it's going to grow big. We didn't study. We really love hip-hop. We come from that. And I know it's getting away from it, but I still feel like the game needs it. And once people see it and love how it sounded, the rest is history, man. Y'all going to see us at the top, man. FMB.
Man, that is dope. That just got real deep right there.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I wouldn't go too deep.
I was like, I can't even say nothing. I got this moment of silence right now, because that was, and I love that though. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's important that you got to understand the foundations of this music business, respect it, especially the people that came before you.
Man, because they motivated us.
Right.
For real. A lot of times when you be like, man, I ain't feeling nothing that's going on right now, you might look at that and it still motivates you.
Yeah.
Do that all the time.
Absolutely.
A lot of the old artists who took it to that level, all the way to the 80s. You gotta look at the whole nine, man, if you want a long career in this, if you want to hit hard, and you here for a reason.
Absolutely. You know what I mean? Because it was a lot of the pioneers that came before us that opened so many doors. Like, because really, hip hop's only 50 years old. It's really not that old.
Nah, it ain't that old.
In comparison to other genres of music out there. So we have to be thankful for the people that came before us.
Right.
For us to be able to be sitting here today doing what we're doing right now.
Most
That's
definitely.
facts.
Most definitely. What are some of the things I need? I know you got a new record out right now. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean the cat is out the bag. You know, tonight that's the new joint that's out right now. That's another one featuring they still need Drake.
They need weeds.
They need weeds.
Yeah, they need weeds.
My dog.
Man. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's our second joint with him.
Yeah.
So if you familiar with the catalog, you know tonight is like round 2, but it's bigger and better. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. There you have it. Yeah, tonight, man. Inspired by Wu-Tang, Jodeci. Shout out to him. That's another big motivator, Jodeci, for real. Boy, that's my boys. But yeah, definitely motivated by that. Just giving that energy into what's going on now, though. That's what we all about. When you come over here, I want to give you that feeling you once seen it when the game was in that golden era, but it's in today's time.
Man.
That's what this track is. You know what I mean?
I love that. I love when people can make music that kind of brings you back, but it has that modern sound
There
to
you
it.
go. That's what it's all about.
100%. Because truth be told, a lot of the music that's coming out today, like I love everybody and I love all, but there's some music that I'm just like, how did that make it to the mainstream?
I be hearing it all the time. Yeah.
I'm just like,
crazy.
oh my gosh, like how they must have knew somebody.
Wild Wild West.
Yeah.
That's the Wild Wild West.
Facts. Who
true.
produced the record?
My boy Mookie out of Cincinnati. Shout out to my boy Mookie.
Shout out to Mook.
Yeah,
Mookie.
That's my boy, man. That's his name. Yeah, Mookie out of Cincinnati, man. That's my boy. He creating that sound for us. We got more coming with him too. So that's like our number one producer right now. Homemade. You know what I'm saying? In-house. And we creating this type of sound. This is just the beginning, y'all, for real.
Is there a visual in the works?
Oh, yeah, most
Yeah,
definitely
for
is a
sure.
visual in the works. You know, this game is switched up so much. You kind of do it at your pace and drop it when that right time is. And that's what we doing. We building it up. Visuals definitely coming. Y'all going to love it, too. Trust me.
Who you working with out here visually? Do you have like somebody, or are you guys going back to Nashville?
We got somebody visually. I don't want them paying. You know how the names is.
It's all good. You ain't even got to say their name. You got
Snapshot, I believe.
Yeah, Snapshot. That's the
Yeah,
homie out of here. He
for
from the
sure.
A. He be making me laugh because you know how Atlanta be talking.
Yeah, Snapshot.
Yeah, shout out to him, though. He do our stuff for us.
Absolutely. So since you've been out here, would you say that like the city's been real welcoming to you and your style of music?
Yeah, I would say so. I mean, I feel like as long as you come out here with a work ethic,
Yeah.
you can really get your point across. Like people always ready to work. So
Yes.
at the end of the day, I mean, and if you got that in you, you can weed out and see, oh, this person ain't really into the work. So let me just move around.
Yeah.
And, you know, go to the right person.
Yeah, most definitely. Like he said, you know, and then on the music side, I feel like in Atlanta, you just got to make sure that beat is hitting.
Yeah.
That beat is hitting, and then what you saying after that. Now what you saying can fall you in different categories, and how the track is coming and how the energy is. And I feel like in Atlanta, as long as you got that energy, that 808 hitting, they gonna always put an ear to it.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely. And something that you said too, like really hit, you said that work ethic. That's what I learned quickly about this city when I first moved here. Because like I said, I didn't know a lot of people. And I didn't come here throwing around the fact that I worked with bigger ranking because I wanted to stand on my own.
Right.
And I noticed that a lot of people who didn't know me were standoffish. But as soon as they seen I was working, then they were coming to me to work. I'm like,
Yeah.
and that's what it is, because this
They
is
see
a
that.
city where people constantly are trying to like latch on to, you know, who is who.
Who is who?
No, you got to get out here and do your own thing, and that's what you guys have definitely
Most
done.
definitely. Oh, yeah, most definitely. And continue to do. That's what it is now, man. That's what it always be. You know what I mean? For real.
Out of all the time you've been in the music business, what's the best piece of advice that you've been given?
The best advice I've been given is it ain't really no books or nothing. You can really learn how to prevail in this. You just gotta go out there and do it. Got that from one of my favorite rappers, Killer Cameron, for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah, most definitely.
that's facts. There ain't a school for this. There might be some books somewhat, but not anything specific. But you're absolutely right. We just got to be a student to the music
To the
business.
experience, yeah.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
What about you?
To add on, just experience of the deals, and if anything, the book you could do is probably with a book is just look at the publishing and you know, basically the math on different things.
Yeah.
Outside of that, it's just hands on, knowing how to move, knowing who who not to move with, seeing it before it comes.
Yeah.
You know, that's all you can do, and learn from it.
Yeah.
The biggest thing is learning. I don't mind failing, but I want to make sure I'm learning when I'm failing.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? That's what
important.
we on. You know what I mean?
Hey, they ain't losses, they're lessons, right?
Yeah, there you go. You gotta
Straight
learn
like
from
that.
it. I can't do that again. This is where I am gonna take it though.
Absolutely. And that's okay. We all make mistakes. We're human, right?
Right.
Just knowing what not to do again. And then as we get older too, learning to be more proactive
There you go.
rather than reactive. If you're more proactive, you can avoid a lot of nonsense in your life.
Right.
A lot of, setting yourself up for bad
There you
situations.
go. Yeah.
People are a lot of these youngins too, boy, they be so quick to pull out a gun and shoot somebody.
Man, you already know, man. It's crazy.
Now they done
Really.
threw their whole life away.
Man, and it's hitting them while they in the cell.
Yeah.
I remember Mike Epps was like, it was a youngin in jail, talking about he was in jail. He said, man, I can't believe I shot them 2 people, man. I'm mad about it, man. I'm sad in my heart. He said, nigga, shut up. Go to bed.
Right.
You got 24 years tonight, man. It's over. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Oh, man.
Absolutely. Most
right.
definitely. Tell everybody one more time the name of the single, where it's available, and then, of course, your social media where they can follow you at.
Yeah, for sure. The new single Tonight, it's out right now. You can go check that joint out on all the platforms: Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, YouTube. Wherever you getting your music, Pandora. Wherever.
Yeah.
Like you said, tonight, man. Number 2, night, NITE.
Yeah.
Check us out, Fast Money Brothers. You can find me on Instagram, I am Young Nap. That's IAM Young NAP. Yeah, man, we keep going. This record is a big one. This is just the beginning, though. It's for the ladies. This for the hustlers. All around, it's just that feel-good record, man. Let's get it.
Who gave you the name the Fast Money Brothers real quick? I'm curious.
Fast Money Brothers. I mean, we came up with that name because that was like the energy we wanted to put into everything that we ever put out. It's like that passion. We feel like fast money is something where you can't get fast money without putting a lot of work in. Like anybody that you see getting fast money, it took them a while to get that connect to the point where they can make fast money. So that name is really about the journey.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we put that same energy into every record, that ambition.
Yeah, yeah. And then fast, like you said, fast money also is, as we sit back and really want to get in the game, we loved hip-hop. We do. But we also know this is a business. So we called it fast money because once you take your business ethic and once you really learn the game and master it, you getting fast money, 60 a show, 100 a show. Look at Beyonce. That's fast money.
Facts.
And that's what we want, and that's what we do it for, to do it at that high level. We need a meal a show. That's what you speaking in and you manifesting it. Because as long as you do what you got to do, it can happen. You gotta
Absolutely.
believe in yourself. You know
I
what
can't wait to have one of your plaques hanging on my wall.
Let's go. Let's speak it.
We're claiming
I
it.
feel it. Yeah, there we go.
We're going to circle back to this and be like, remember when we talked about
That's
that?
deep, and I'm with you on that.
Absolutely. We're manifesting it right now.
Most
Right
definitely.
now.
Throw it out there to the universe.
Yeah.
It's
Straight
gonna
like
catch
that.
it. Yeah.
Who you want to give a shout out to?
Go ahead, B.
Yeah, I'll just give a shout out to 615, man, the Ville, shout out to my boy Twan.
T1.
Mom Dukes, the fam,
Yeah.
everybody that's really supporting,
Yeah.
Yeah, man. You already know. Shout out to the NAP, Naptown, 317. All my fam out there, out east, out west, my Hallville people, my Brightwood people. Shout out to D Nuts. They call him D Nutarian, top shelf in New York.
Did you say D Nuts?
D Nuts, that's what he ran with.
D-Nuts.
D Nuts, yeah.
Cook you up whatever you want, though.
Most definitely. Shout out Mom Dukes, the whole family, man, the whole 9, man.
Man, that's beautiful. Last but not least, we live. Industry's Most Wanted. Boom.
Wanted.
I need you guys to go ahead and let everybody know, including their mama or their baby mama, what makes you the industry's most wanted.
What makes us the industry's most wanted is just, we putting fire in every music we come out with. Every lyric means something. You know what I'm saying? Every hook, trying to have them dancing or really paying attention. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And we the most wanted because, man, that's just how it is. We are 2 of America's most wanted, man. We the new Pac and Snoop. New Hove and Nas, you know what I mean? That whole 9, that whole feeling, we bringing it here. We the most wanted, and we ain't going nowhere. We here, we staying here. You know what it is.
Period. I appreciate y'all being here.
Yeah,
you guys brought some good energy, positive vibes.
Most definitely, always.
All day. Yeah. This is just the beginning of a great business relationship that we're about to establish. I'm excited to be working with both of you.
I'm most definitely excited.
I want to work with you guys because you came in here with that good energy. And that means a lot to me. I'm an OG, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I ain't got my patience be thin.
I already know.
I understand.
In the music business, it get like that for
Facts. Absolutely. We up out of here, y'all.
Yeah, you already know.
Deuce.
A dick until she dozed off. Then I woke up for more. We all on the floor. I picked up. We on the door. She daddy little whore. And it went left cheek, right cheek. The way it